Okay, so come on up. Just pop your bands down for a second. Let's just get into the neck because obviously we're going to be working quite a lot up into the shoulders and the arms. So let's stretch the neck out. So interlace the fingers fully like so and pop them behind the head. I'm going to turn behind so you can see, and of course people are going to come now. Okay, so pop the hands at the base of the neck, just kind of where you feel the head start to kind of move out a little bit, if that makes sense. And I really want you to grip the back of your head, open the elbows wide. And as you do that, begin to press the back of the head against your hands and draw the chin towards the chest. So we've done this 1,000 times before, and we can do it lying on the ground as well by pressing the head against the ground or a cushion. And all I want you to do here is just feel this lengthening in the back of the neck. Now, if you're very tight like me, you won't have to do much. You'll feel this stretch pretty much straight away. Take a deep breath in here, pressing the head against the hands. And it's kind of like I'm lifting up the back of the head towards the ceiling, if that makes sense. I really want you to think about a lovely, long, straight neck and then release. We'll do that again. So I'm actively kind of grabbing the back of my head. I'm not squeezing it too tight, then pulling it towards the ceiling without kind of moving it, drawing the chin to the chest. Now pause here and take 2 breaths. Keep gently pulling the head, gently, gently. One more time. And then release. Just take the arms down by your side, roll the shoulders out a little bit. Let's just take the head to one side, draw the chin gently towards the chest, just a touch. Back to center and do the same on the other side. And just notice, does one side feel heavy or tighter than the other? It definitely does for me. We'll do it one more time. Pause the next time you get there, whatever way your direction, your other arm, could you press it gently down towards the floor, reach the fingertips long. That perhaps is going to get a little stretch going up the side of the neck. Hold that stretch, breathe in, and then gently move the head towards center. Do the same on the other side. So we just look towards the side, chin goes to the shoulder, and then gently press away, reaching the fingers. You can flex the hand, whatever kind of gives you that little extra stretch. And back to center. Let's do a few circles here, going really, really slowly now, depending on what's going on in the neck. Draw the chin towards the chest a lot. Then turn the head towards one of your shoulders. That's going to prompt a stretch. Opposite arm reaches. Hold that wee stretch as you lift now your chin up a touch. So you're looking up now towards kind of where the wall meets the ceiling. Up to you whether you're going to circle to go behind you, lifting the chin towards the ceiling as you come to the other side. Chin finds the other shoulder. Press down with the other arm. Hold that stretch for a moment and then gently take the chin back to center. Okay, we could be there for literally an hour doing a neck workshop. Maybe we'll do that after Christmas. Let me know if that's something that you would like. Okay, so grab a hold of your band. And again, if anything aggravates, just lose it. So I'm holding it, as you can see. I'm kind of gripping it like that now. The wrist alignment is really important. Can you make sure you are not doing that as you grip? Can you favor a bit more going the other direction so that your wrist is in a kind of a neutral position? Gently grab it. Don't like squeeze the bejesus out of it. Just gently, and then reach it up towards the ceiling. Gently pulling it apart. Now, if this aggravates your low back, you can keep the arms slightly in front. Reach it up as much as you can, take a full breath in, and then gently take it down. All I want you to do for now, take the legs slightly apart, is reach up and reach down. And as you're doing this, there's a gentle pull in the band. You're going to feel the shoulder blades pull apart a touch. You're going to feel the collarbones pull apart a touch. I want you to feel that width as you move the arms up and down, taking your body into some extension as the arms come overhead, warming up the shoulders. Don't pull it too hard because you will aggravate the neck. So just a gentle pull, enough for you to feel the work. And can you soften the elbows at the same time? The next time you reach those arms up to the ceiling, let's rise up onto the toes. Now find those big toes and press down, because that's going to look after your ankles. And then gently bring the band down and replace the heels to the floor. So just waking up the feet. You rise up onto the toes as you lift up, gently pulling apart. Being really careful with the wrist alignment, and then gently come down, find the heels to the floor. Let's do 3 more. Up we come, pulling apart. Oh God, I'm so stiff. Gently, gently back down. So we have one more snack class this Friday with the weights before Christmas. Are you going to do it? Come on, do it. Rise up. It's a bit of fun. It's a lot of hard work. It's only half an hour and you're done by 9:30. Rise up on the toes. What's not to love? Next time you get up there, let's stay up there. Pause, balancing up on the toes. Go ahead and lower your right leg to the floor. And as you do that, your left is going to bend and you are going to reach away, opening up that right side of the body. Full breath in. Come back up onto the toes, reaching to the ceiling. Let's lower the left heel now to the floor. The right knee will bend as you reach and open up the side body here. Let's do that one more time on each side. The right heel lowers. The left knee stays bent as you reach across the body. Opening up that side, lift up. Oh my goodness, I feel so stiff. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Soften the face as you do. And then go ahead and come on down. Roll the shoulders. And then come on down and let's place that band right up over the knees. We're going to finish with standing today, so don't worry, you will be getting feet squats and all of that. So place the band just above the knees, or you could go below, but definitely, not on the knee joints, nothing behind the head. Let's come on down, resting the body onto the floor. Let's feel the back ribs sink into the ground. Let's do a few pelvic curls here. Nice and gently, not squeezing any muscles for now, just gently moving the bones. Feel the low back gently press down and feel that width. And then gently arching up, feel the ribs expand and just let the head move as we do this a few times. Can you gently press into the band, just a touch? And you're going to feel those glutes switch on automatically as you do that. The next time that low back finds the floor, just gently pause there, stand into your feet. Let's just peel on up into a gentle bridge. A normal bridge, we arrive up onto the shoulders, hold there for a moment, feel the width across those shoulder blades. You can reach those arms down long beside you towards your feet, stand into your feet, find those big toes now and see if you can curl your tail just a tiny bit more. Lift the pelvis a little higher perhaps, and then take a deep inhale followed by an exhale as you peel all the way down, really slowly, feeling the articulation of that spine. We're going to do 3 just like that. Can you just soften the face, space between chin and chest? Take a pelvic curl. As you exhale, gently roll towards the floor as you peel your spine up. Send the pelvis towards the knees. We're pressing into the band, just a touch. Squeeze those glutes now. Reach the arms long down by your body. Stand into your feet. Can you find your big toes here and lift your pelvis just a tiny touch more, making sure that you have even weight into both feet. Lift your pelvis a little higher perhaps. Gently squeezing. Take a breath. Let's float the arms now out to the side and just reaching behind you into a wide V. Keep those arms reaching long as you articulate down. I'm going to hover my arms now to feel the stretch in the lats and across the chest as I peel down. Take the arms back to the side. We're going to go one more time. Gently roll up, standing into your feet. Send the pelvis towards the knees. Press into the band just a touch. Arrive at the top. Let's stay here for an extra moment just to make sure that we are in both feet. Our pelvis is lifted. We are resting in the shoulders. Soften your face and just breathe. Take your arms back into that wide V position, perhaps reaching long. Full breath in now. Exhale. Drop your breastbone between your shoulder blades as you peel down, articulating all the way down. Arriving down at the bottom, you could keep your legs there if you would like, or if you want more, you're going to take your heels together and turn your feet out into a V. I hope you can see that like that, but onto the floor. So this means straight away now, we've got the knees pressing into the band, and I want you to keep the knees pressing into the band. throughout the bridges. If it feels too much, go back to parallel like we did before. Now, before we go, heels are pressing down. Can you find your big toes and keep them down as well? Press even weight into the band. Already my glutes are starting to switch on. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, you're going to keep pressing into the band as you stand into the feet, lifting your pelvis up towards the ceiling. And then when you arrive there, press into that band just a tiny bit more. Curl your tail just a tiny bit more. Can you feel the heat in those glutes? Straight away switching on. Oh, keep pressing gently into the band. Can you find your big toes? And then lift your pelvis again, just a little bit more. Reach the arms to the ceiling this time. Pause there. As you exhale, can you reach those arms a lot to the ceiling as you begin to peel down? So the arms are reaching up. We're pressing into the band as we articulate and curl all the way down, opening the back of the body, arriving back down into our neutral. Soften the shoulders, keep the arms reaching. Pause here. We stand into the feet again. Keep pressing the knees into that band. Find your big toes, lift your pelvis. Pause when you get there. Now remember, even weight into that band. Don't just favor one side over the other. So both glutes should be on fire here now. Reach the arms to the ceiling if it's available. Otherwise, they can stay on the floor. Pausing here. Now let's take those arms, reach them towards the ceiling a lot. Open up the shoulder blades as you peel down. Articulate and curl all the way down. Arrive at the bottom. Take a moment if you need to, but if you can, keep pressing into the band. We go up again, curling up, stand into those feet, should I say, pressing into the toes and pressing the band east and west. My God, my glutes are on fire. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling, shoulder blades wide, full breath in as you articulate and peel all the way down. We're doing 2 more, 5 in total. Arrive at the bottom, we go again. Stand into your feet, just lift your pelvis, float it up. Now, if the feet are in parallel, you can do exactly the same thing. You're still going to get the work, but just not as intense. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, peel down. Feel the opening across the back of the body as you articulate down. Let's do 1 more. Stand into the feet. Lift your pelvis. Feel the glutes burn as you rise to the top. Pause here. Let's bring the elbows to the floor and just take the arms down, pausing for a moment. Let's gently press into the band. Gently, gently pulsing into the band. Curl your tail a little bit more. Lift your pelvis. Can you feel the opening in the hip with the work in the glutes? 2 more times here. Last one. Let's take the knees to parallel now and peel all the way down. Take a nice full deep breath in. Lift one leg to tabletop and then the other. The band is going to stay there just for now. Take a deep breath in. Reach the arms to the ceiling and take the arms long behind you. Now, option to have the hands behind the head. That's going to take the pressure off just a touch. If you want more, reach those arms long. Let the head sink into the floor and let the back ribs stay heavy. Really important. Keeping those arms really stable. You're going to press into the band as you take 1 foot towards the floor. The other knee is gently going to pull towards you. Inhale, lift that band back up towards you. Big breath in. Exhale, pressing with one leg, pulling with the other as you keep the back ribs really heavy and the pelvis really stable. Now, if it's too much for you, bring those arms back beside you. Option to have the hands behind the head. That's going to let the back ribs sink into the floor just a little bit more. Or you can have your head on a cushion and the arms by your side. Whatever feels good. If you have the arms behind you, you've got to maintain that trunk position. Back ribs heavy as you press 1 foot down and then the other. The exhale starts the movement. Inhale to come back up a couple more times. Full deep breath in, pressing down. Can you feel the work in the hips? Press away and pull in. Those ribs want to pop up and pop out. Be mindful of the low back. And can you go slow, please? With or without the band, go slow. Last time on each leg. Exhale, press and pull. One more time here, press and pull. Leave that foot down, bring the other one down to join it. Let's go back into our bridge position. Option parallel, or take the knees out to the side. Heels find each other and the toes press down. Let's go again. We arrive up at the top, squeezing the butt cheeks. Take a full breath in. Option to stay here. If it feels available, can you float the heels off the floor and just press into the toes? Pausing here for a moment. Press down into those toes. Lift and curl your tail. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach the arms long behind you. Let's begin articulating down. Keep curling the tail. Keep the heels lifted until you arrive all the way down to the bottom. Replace the arms by your side. Let's go again. We're doing 5. We lift, we curl, we press into the band. We float the heels, press those big toes down. Can you find both big toes? Lift those arms, reach those arms, articulate, curl. Lengthen the arms behind you as you peel all the way down. We have 3 more to go and keep on rolling back. So I'm just going to adjust myself a touch. Arrive to the top. Stand into those big toes. Find them. Lift the heels. We're squeezing the glutes. We lift the arms, reach them long. Take a breath. Peel all the way down. Can you soften your face as you articulate your body? Oh my goodness, my legs are shaking. 2 more times. We arrive at the top. Press into the band. Lift those heels. Squeeze the heels together. How are your butt cheeks? Reach those arms long. Articulate down, down, down. Articulate down. Lift the arms. We have 1 more. Let's stay at the top this time. Arrive up, lift the heels. Let's press into the band for 5. 4, pressing out, east and west. Every time you press out, can you curl your tail just a touch more? Oh my God, my legs are shaking. Last 1. Curl all the way down. Gently, gently, slight cramp. Lift one leg to tabletop and then the other. Adjust the band if you need to. As you breathe in this time, can you float the arms up towards the ceiling? Let your legs be parallel to the floor and then press into the band. Option 1, let's start there by taking the arms out to the side, reaching them long. As you exhale, you're going to keep the band open with the legs pressing into as you rotate the legs to one side. The opposite shoulder is going to remain on the floor. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, soften those ribs and pull everything back to center. Now, can you keep the band apart and stable? So the legs are not moving towards each other or apart. I'm keeping the band nice and kind of tight, if that makes sense. Exhale. Back to center. Let's go again. We take the knees to one side. Full breath in. Exhale. We start that movement to come back. Allow the head to be heavy, the shoulders to be soft as we rotate to one side. Full breath. Exhale. Now that opposite shoulder remains heavy on the floor. Let's do 1 more time on each side. A beautiful rotation through the ribs while pressing into the band. So we're keeping some activity going on in the glutes. If you would like more, float those arms to the ceiling, reach them long, but let the shoulder blades find the floor. Now you're not going to get as far this time as you take the legs to one side. Opposite shoulder stays down. Exhale, we rotate back to center. A little bit harder with the arms up. So feel free to take those arms back out to the side. Can you keep the width of the band here as you rotate the legs to one side? Full breath in. Exhale back. The other side, we rotate towards one center. Exhale, pull back to center. Keep going. We rotate. Full breath in. Concentrate, stabilize, pull back to center with that exhale. And again, pause when you get there. Find the hands behind your thighs and then send your feet away from you as you roll on up into seated position. Take the band off. Go ahead and hold on to the band into your hands, just like we did in standing. right at the beginning. Arise sitting up on your sits bones, feet relaxed. You could take the knees out to the side if that took a little bit of pressure off the hips. And then again, hold on to the band the way you did at the top. Now, can you remember, don't like really pull because it's going to go up into your neck, but be aware of your wrist alignment and hold on to it. Sitting up tall, let's lift the band now up as high as your eye gaze. Gently pull apart till you feel the width across the shoulders. Let's begin by reaching the band forward, not down, forward. Reach, reach, reach. Let your eye gaze come towards your feet. As you exhale, press into the band of touch, press into the feet as you roll back off your sits bones. Feel the opening across the back of your body. Take a full, beautiful breath in here. Inhale, reach the band forward as you come back up again. Reaching, reaching. Let's do 2 more of these. We roll off the back of your sits bones, gently pulling the band apart. Feel the softening of the abdominals. Take 1 more. Reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, roll back and pause there. Roll to a position that you can hold. Really deep in the abdominals. Feel the width across the collarbones and the width across the shoulder blades. It's hard to be here. Take a breath. Keep the band pulling apart as you take it to one side into rotation. Let's go back the other way. Rotating through the ribs. Back to center. Reach forward. Rounding, rounding. Feel the opening of the back. Keep reaching forward. Take a breath. We come back again. Gently pulling the band apart. Just gently. I can feel the work in my arms as I rotate again to one side and back. Exhale, rotate the other side and back. We go again. We reach forward. Exhale, we pull back. Pause here. This time, pull the band apart and reach it up over the head. Maybe press down. Doing it 3 times. Inhale. Can you maintain your flexion? 1 more. Pause when it arrives in front of you. Peel all the way down. Go ahead and lay your spine down onto the floor and reach that band long behind you, just like you had your arms a few moments ago, except this time you've got the band there. Same rules apply about the neck. Please lose the band. If it's too much, place your head on a cushion. Take 1 leg to tabletop and the other one arrives up. Pausing here. This time, you're going to reach 1 leg long and away. Gently pulling the band apart so you feel the width across the collarbones and across those shoulder blades. Exhale, we lengthen the other leg. Feel the back ribs heavy on the floor. If they're not, maybe lift the band up a little bit higher. Exhale, we reach 1 leg away from you. Now be careful how low you go with those legs. Keep your pelvis quiet. Reaching long. Inhale to bend. Can you go this slow? Exhale. Again, I'm pulling the band apart gently as I reach that leg along. Bend your knee, pull in. Exhale again, reach the leg along. Stabilize through those shoulders. Soften your face. Take a breath. Exhale. We reach and lengthen. Gently, gently. Go slow. Can you feel the work in your abdominals? Exhale. Couple more. Oh, let's do 2 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach those arms, reach that leg in opposition. 1 more time here. Exhale, lengthen that leg. And then pull in and take a moment. Pull the knees towards you. Let the sits bones open wide. Take a nice full deep breath in. Options, take the feet to the floor or leave them at tabletop. Let's take the band back behind you, gently pulling apart. As you exhale, take the chin towards the chest and curl on up, reaching the band above your shins. Pull it apart here and then gently take it down to one side. Pause when you get there. Gently pull the band apart. Hold on, take a deep breath in. Take it back through center. I want you to go this slow, down to the other side. As you pull the band apart, I want you to feel the opening in the shoulder blades. Take it through center. Curl up a little higher. Take the band down. Take it through center. Pulling it down. Curl up a little higher each time. Pull the band apart. Whatever side you arrive at the next time, stay there. Pull the band apart and reach the opposite leg away from you. Pull that knee in. Stay there. Same thing. Opposite leg reaches long and away. Can you maintain that stability? Pull in. 2 more times. Reach long and away. Can you keep the curl? Pull the band apart. Exhale, reach long and away. Oh, mommy, pull through center. Other side. We're doing 4. Pull over to the other side and you reach. Opposite leg away. Pull in. It doesn't matter how low. Keep the curl. Keep the reach of the arms. Keep pulling apart. Exhale. And 1 more time. Exhale, reach long and away. And then pull through center. Pull the knees towards you. And then go ahead and put the band back around your feet. Pull it right back up onto your knees. Pausing here. Take a deep breath in. We're just going to do a normal bridge. Stand into your feet. A normal bridge. Arrive at the top. Take a nice full deep breath in here. As you exhale, just gently peel all the way down. When you arrive there, turn onto your side. Turn onto your side and take that arm underneath you and reach it long. Get the heels of your feet together. The band is above your knees. Take a full deep breath in. Now let your sit bones open wide and get into your kind of normal posture. So make sure that your heels are in line with your butt and that you're not rounding your spine. Squeeze those heels together and then press up with the top knee. Replace it down. And again, we go slow. We feel the rotation in the hip as we open up, the work in the glutes, and then down. Now, the minute you feel that work, that's fine. You don't need to press up anymore, but I do want you to hold for just a second and then down. Exhale again. We press up. Already starting to feel the heat. And down. Can you squeeze the feet together? Feel the rotation as you open up that top knee. And down. I hope you're all making the same sounds as me. Opening up that hip. Pause for a moment. Let's float the foot up to join it. So the knee and the foot are aligned here. Take the whole lot down. We press up and down. Take the foot with you this time. And down. Working the whole of that butt cheek. Come on. Up and down. Press and down. Press and down. Hold the leg up there when you arrive at the top. Stay there. Let's reach the leg away from you now and slightly behind you. Pull in and down. Oh my goodness. Press up. Press away and back. Flex your foot. Can you get your leg slightly higher than your hip? Pull in and down. Go again. Lift. Press. Bend. Down. 2 more. Lift. Press away. Bend. Down. Oh my goodness. How is the buttocks? Lift. Press away. Flex like you're pushing through a heavy liquid. Pull it back and down. Reach your legs long and just keep your legs fully together. Place this hand on the floor. Take a deep breath in. We're going to exhale and just lift and hover both legs off the floor. Option to do just the top one without the band if it's too much. Squeeze your thighs together and you're favoring a slight tucking under of the pelvis here. And then reach those legs away from you. As you reach the legs away from you, imagine there being a little bit of space right underneath your ribs. As you exhale now and lift those legs up, those ribs are going to gently sink down into the floor. Couple more times. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's lift and lengthen. Inhale down. Lift and lengthen. Inhale down. Couple more. Can you feel the firing of the abdominals as you lift? Narrowing of the ribs as you exhale. Hold this time when you arrive at the top, hold here. Can you lift your head perhaps? Now lift it up and away from you, if that makes sense. Using this hand, gently press into the floor. Can you lift this arm? Maybe. Lift, 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 and come down. Let's go again. We start with the legs. Maybe that's where you're going to stay. We squeeze your thighs. We lift the head. Gently press into this hand as you float the arm up. Breathe in, and down. One more time. Whoo! Let's go again. We lift and squeeze. Head comes up. And down. Well done. Bend the knees. Let's turn over, other side. We begin by laying on down, resting the head, get the heels together, the knees are together, and find that really good alignment that we spoke of. So open up your sits bones, heels in line with your butt. To begin, we just press open the top knee. Now we go slow, it's a new side. We need to figure out how this side is feeling. Exhale again. We gently, gently lift. Now just relax and let the head rest into the arms. Keep going. Exhale, press. Can you feel the glutes begin to wake up? Press the knee. Feel the rotation, the opening at this hip, and then gently down. This is such hard work. Exhale, press and lift. Hold for a moment and release. Let's go one more. We press. We hold here, decide if you're going to do this version, lift the foot up to join it, and then we lower the whole lot down. Press both all the way to the ceiling and back. Now keep your pelvis lovely and stable here as you lift up and then down. Can you flex your foot, push through the heel as you lift? Go slow, you're going to feel it a lot more. Inhale down, get ready to add on. We press and hold and then press that leg long and away. Right behind you, can you squeeze your butt cheek, bend the knee and pull in. We go again, we lift up, we press away. We bend the knee and then we come back down. Press up. Bend in and down. Go again, press up. Two more, come on. Press up, press away. In and down. Go again, lift, last one. Press. Actually can't feel my butt anymore. And down. Oh my God, lengthen the legs long, just keep them there. Favoring that slight tucking under of the pelvis. We squeeze both legs and lift. And then we lengthen them away. Remember what we said about this under rib. As you exhale, these ribs are gently, gently going to sink into the floor, just a touch as the legs lift up. Then we reach them long and away from you. Keep going. Remember to soften the face. That sense of working from the ribs down. So we narrow the ribs with our exhale and then we lift and lengthen. Like you've only got one leg. Squeeze those thighs together a lot. Point your toes. Get the front of the legs working by reaching the toes long. Let's stay there this time. When we arrive at the top, exhale. Pause here. Gently press this hand into the floor as we lift the head. What would it feel like to lift this arm, rather? And then gently come back down. We're only doing 3 legs first. Feel free to stay here. Lift the arm. Feel free to stay here. Come on down. Last time. Exhale, we lift and squeeze. Find more length. Find more length even out of your head and then lift and hold for just a second. And then come all the way down. Well done. Gently, gently help yourself up. Let me check the time so I make sure I get all in what I want to do. Let's come on down, do a wee bit of extension work. So keep your band handy, we will use it if you would like. Lengthen away those legs, lovely and long. Just soften the pelvis down, feel the pubic bone gently resting. And then rest your head on top of your hands. Take a full breath. Let's soften the shoulders now away from your ears as you just float up. Keep the chin towards the chest gently, like you're holding onto a little ball, and just feel the opening of the chest, like you're trying to take your chest through your shoulders. Breath in here. Soften the shoulders down your back, and then gently, gently replace the head back down. We go again. Breath in. Exhale, we float up. Soften the shoulders down and back. Breath in here. Take the chest through the shoulders. Pause here if you can, and take the arms out to the side, hands under your shoulders. Let's float the hands up now and squeeze the elbows close to the body. Keep that chest lifted. If it feels too much, replace the hands down and let the hands just assist you. Otherwise, we hold here and reach one arm forward. We gently pull back with that elbow. Lift a little higher in the chest. We reach with the other arm. Pull back. Go again. Now remember, you're holding on to that little golf ball between the chin and the chest. Exhale, pull back. One more on each side. Reach forward. Can you feel the postural muscles? And then replace the hands down. Take a full breath in and reach the arms long, palms facing up towards the ceiling. You can rest the head down for just a moment. So palms facing up towards the ceiling. To begin the exercise, tip of the nose on the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring your hands onto your thighs and roll open those shoulders. Pause here. Now take another inhale, and it's like you're sending the top of your head forward and those hands back. That's going to prompt your chest to lift. Breathe in. As you exhale the next time, could you float those arms up and reach them long behind you? Send the fingers back, send the top of the head forward, and then gently come down. Replace the head down the opposite direction for just a moment. Now remember where the top of your head is, folks. You should not be looking forward. The top of your head is here, yes? Okay, we get ready to go again. Tip of the nose on the mat, palms facing up. Take an inhale, bring the hands onto the thighs and have that sense of opening your shoulders really wide. As you exhale the next time, reach the fingers down your thighs and back and float the arms up if it feels available. Now keep breathing and reaching the top of the head forward and the fingers down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Have you any more lift? Come back down, bringing the head to the opposite side. Rest for a moment. This is hard work because heads are heavy. So take these moments, yes? I want you to feel like a dart when you're doing this exercise. Oh my goodness, look how rounded I am. Okay, tip of the nose onto the mat. We hover the nose, the head, we bring the hands to the thighs. I'm still looking down. Take another exhale, send the fingers long behind you. The chest comes forward, the top of the head reaches towards the wall in front of you. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Lift those arms higher. Can you feel those muscles working in the back of you? Reach fingers long. Hold on. And then gently, gently come on down. Help yourself up into a shell. Sit right back onto your feet. Take a moment and let the low back fully round. We're going to see that little exercise again in a few moments. Help yourself up onto your feet, gently arriving with the front of the mat in front of you. With the front of the mat in front of you. I can't speak today, but that's grand. Hopefully it's all making sense. Take the legs shoulder width apart. To begin, let's do a nice gentle roll down. We draw the chin to the chest, feel the length. Do you remember at the beginning where we pulled the back of the head up? Same idea, pretend you're pressing the back of your head against the wall. We begin to round forward, the shoulders open. Rounding down, feel free to bend those knees, soften them wherever you need to. Coming down to a depth that feels good for you, wherever that is. Pause for a moment. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, begin to rebuild your spine. Letting the arms be the last thing and the head arrives at the top. Let's go up right up onto those toes. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to lower the heels. Go again. Chin comes in. Heavy, heavy arms. Rounding forward, softening the belly up and in towards your spine. When you arrive down at whatever depth you're at, bend your knees perhaps till your hands reach the floor. We're coming all the way out to a plank. Pause here. Pause here. Organize your body. So feel the width across the shoulder blades. Can you feel the back of the head pressed to the ceiling? Take a deep breath in. Let's lift the hips up now into a down dog. Feel the sit bones open wide when you arrive there. Press and lift up out of those arms. Send the heels to the floor. Bend one knee as you pedal the feet out. Now just let the head be nice and kind of soft here. Eye gaze is kind of looking down at your feet. Pedaling the feet out, pressing one heel and then the other. Feeling a very nice needed stretch in the calf. When you've evened yourself out, both heels now press to the floor. We begin to ripple back to our plank. Pausing when you arrive there. Option, knees to the floor. Otherwise, we're going to do a gentle lowering to the floor by bending the elbows towards the ribs. Go slow. Gently, gently arrive to the floor. Lay the body down. Remember that extension work. Tip of the nose on the mat. Send the arms reaching long behind you. Lift your chest. Now, top of the head reaches to the wall in front of you as you lengthen the arms back. Breath in. Keep reaching and lifting your chest. Gently take those hands back to where you had them. Find the knees on the floor and curl the toes. Take a breath as we help ourselves back up into our down dog. Lift the hips nice and high. Option to stay in child's pose for a moment. We pedal the feet out again, pressing away into the hands. Pedal the feet out a few times, bending one knee and then the other. Feeling the lovely lengthening in the back of the body. Both heels, send them to the floor. We ripple back to plank. Option, knees down. Pause here, hold for a moment. Pause, bending the elbows gently as we arrive back down onto the floor. Go slow, that's the work. When you arrive there again, lifting the arms long, taking the chest forward, we arrive back into our extension. Breathe in. We're doing this twice more, so feel free to rest here if you'd like to leave out the down dog. Otherwise, we take the hands back, curl the toes into the knees as we lift the hips up. We arrive into our down dog. We pause here, pedal those feet out if you would like to. Bend the knees a lot. Very squeaky mat, apologies. Both heels to the floor. We ripple back to plank. Second last one, folks. Organize yourself. Stay in plank, hold. Gently bend the elbows. Arriving back to the floor. We lift the chest, reach the arms, top of the head reaches towards the wall in front of you. Hold on, folks. Lift that chest, come on. Posture, posture, option, hands down as you do this. Whatever gets you to the position. We go again, hands down, curl the toes, knees, lift. This is your last down dog. Take a full breath in. Pedal the feet. Feel the heels stretch to the floor. One more time, even yourself out, coming back into our plank. Oh my God. Talk about working the shoulders. Hold in your plank, hold. Option knees to floor as we bend the elbows again. Slowly take your time. 3 seconds at least to the floor. Lift those arms, lift that chest. Top of the head reaches long. Pause here. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you hold on? Can you hold on? And then gently relax down. Help yourself up into a shell. One more time, sit right back on the heels. You are nearly there. We're going to finish with a little bit of standing work. And if you could hang about at the end, because I want to talk to you about classes next week, just very, very briefly, if you have time. Okay, help yourself up. Coming to the back of your mat, stand tall. We're going to do some lunges. So again, just be really careful with your body. If it doesn't feel right, stop, join back in, all of that. To begin with, I'd like you to step out, take a step. Now, not too far, but when you step out in front of you, can you lift the heel of the back foot? So we are on the toes of the back foot and we are on the front foot. Bend both knees. As you bend both knees, take the body forward, but keep your chest lifted. So nice straight spine. Pause here. We are in a lunge. Now from here, we are going to come onto the front foot. So steady yourself into the front foot and lift the back as you come on up. Lift this knee. Hold. And can you get this knee higher to get this one working? Take the leg back behind you. Find the floor. Find the floor with the toes. And then bend the knees again, coming back into the lunge. This is very functional stuff here. Sit bone open. We're going to go back to where we started, coming back to standing. Coming back up. Yes? Now I'm going very slow for the first few, okay? Step out with the other leg. Lift the heel. Bend both knees. Take the body forward. Now, as these knees bend, the front leg, can you open that sit bone a lot? Open the sit bone, be in the heel. Now shift the body weight to the front as you come on up and lift the knee. Take a deep breath in, lift that leg a lot. Take it back, find the toes to the floor, come back into your lunge. Hold for a moment and spring yourself back, okay? So that's the move. We'll do it a little bit slower, sorry, a little bit quicker. When I say open your sit bone, really feel your butt cheek open a lot because that's going to get the whole leg working, yes, and working together. So we start with the front leg. Step forward, lift the heel at the back. Lunge it down, pause. Feel that work. Come up. Lift the knee. Take it back, toes down. Go into the lunge, perhaps coming back to the start. Go again. Step forward, lunge it down, lift the heel of the back foot. Pause, load up that leg. Chest lifted. Coming up on the front leg now. Hold. Take it back, lunge. Coming back to start. I hope this is making sense. Leave out bits if you need to. Forward, down, hold. This is the work, this is the work. It's very, very functional, folks. Come on up. Take it back, hold. Come on up, other side. Down. Spring up now, using the front leg. Take it back, hold. Can you keep the chest lifted? Come back to stand, go again. Lift, back, and up. Forward. A lot of balance work as well, guys. Take it back and lift, go again. Down, load it up, lift your chest. Stay for a moment. Come forward, hold for a moment, take it back, hold again, come back up, come down, lift the heel of the back foot, lift the chest, load up that leg, lift, take it back, come on back, keep going. Think of all the times we need to use our legs in this position, bending down, picking stuff up, going upstairs, going for a walk, you name it. One more each side. Down, hold. Lift. Take it back. Hold. Stand. Keep the chest lifted, sit bone open. It doesn't matter the depth. Taking it back. Well done. Let's come to a wide squat position. Turn the toes out, lift the chest, okay? Turn the toes out, lift the chest. Now, when you're there, can you just check that you have got your big toes pressing into the floor? Keep the chest lifted. You're going to bend the knees out to the side. Let's take the arms out with you and then stand tall. Let's do a few of these. So we let the sits bones open wide and then we rise. Go again. Press the knees out east and west. Can you find your big toes here when you're here? So that when we find our big toes when we go into a squat, it gives us our natural arch of our foot. So if we're not using our big toes, that's when we end up losing our natural arch. Flat feet, pronation, all this kind of stuff, knees coming in. The big toes are very important, just saying. Now, when you come into your squat, can you keep the width across your shoulder blades? You can come forward, that's no problem. Send those sits bones wide. And rise up. You are nearly there. So actually, we may as well talk about the class here while we are squatting away like ballerinas. Let's come on down and pause for a moment. So next Tuesday and Thursday, and the following Tuesday and Thursday, there's only going to be 2 live classes. They're going to be the same. Tuesday Pilates, Pilates. Let's pulse it out here while we're chatting. But I'm going to change the Pilates class just a little, if you're all agreeable. What I was thinking was we could do half and half Pilates to weights. What do you think? Now, I know I can't hear you, but you can tell me when I unmute you. Squat it down. The OOF class will remain the same. Take those arms out to the side. Maybe take the legs out a little bit wider. Let's take a wee bend. How's the quads? Minor screaming. Over we go. Keep the chest lifted. I just figure the weights are so important. And it will be the same Christmas week. I'm going to do the same 2 classes as always, Tuesday and Thursday, but let's spice it up a little bit. Weights, maybe a little bit of HIIT. Maybe we'll do it all in the Tuesday mat. And it'll be at the same time, 9:30. May as well get it over and done with, right? I was thinking of changing the time, but then I thought, no, let's just keep it the same. Oh, and remember, come back to center, rise up. Remember, I'm going to be starting a beginner's boom. If you know anybody that would like to start, I'm going to be doing 4 classes after Christmas that are beginners. And everybody can do them, but they're going to be separate or in addition to the Thursday class. Take your knees together.